Oh, we're on. Ready, camera, action. Oh, I'm not ready. Hello, welcome to me. I'm Love and Light followers and for... It's me. So, this is how we're rolling. I'm just organising the camera photo shoot. Here we go. Ready, and action. So, as I am doing my God's job today, a few things have happened, ladies. Particularly, I'd like to introduce you to the ladies, because I know I do support the boys a lot. I know some of the ladies are like, well, why is she so into men? Because somebody has to speak up for the family unit. Now, I am a lady, clearly we can see that, but the men have been demasculated and somebody needed to stand up and say, hold on a minute, fucking sit down, bitches. So that's kind of done, but I wanted to share this. Now, I know I'm getting a lot of support from the masculine men who are realising, wow, there's actually a real bitch who's standing up and saying stuff. So, years ago, I've been surrounded by dictatorships of frogs and toads and maggots and minions, and they're fucking cocks of shit. They're basically jerk chickens, I'm telling you. So a few years ago, I'm talking about, I can't remember now, maybe 7 or 8 years ago, I found online some hope and faith to keep me going. Now, I like art. I believe in art. Doesn't mean I want to do what Willy Wonka does with his old. But I appreciate good looking things. Like, I love this. This is really sexy to me. It's a tin with a cat. I love this. I love it. It's a backy tin that's got a picture of a cat on. It's me. I love it. So that's art to me, right? Well, I do appreciate the human art form of the body. It's an art thing. People actually draw. They go to naked art classes and you can draw the body naked. It's a big thing. Used to be a big thing in Roman times. Used to draw naked people. And anyway, so art's a very good thing. Now, I can appreciate a good art, whether it's a masculine or a feminine art body. I appreciate good art. Now, years ago, ladies, I'm going to tell you a secret. You'll like this. This is a gem from God to send you today, because I've given the lads lots of gems if they've got lots of hope now. But ladies, if you're surrounded by jerks, here's a treat for you. I got, about 7 or 8 years ago, a calendar from the United States of America. Got a thing for the USA, guys. And it was called The Inked Boys. I've never seen them for years. They popped up on my feed today. I'm like, oh, ladies, the Ink Boys are back. These are basically men who are what society would say a bit rough around the edges, full of tattoos, hairy biker kind of looking, kind of just rough. What the church people would say is, you got tattoos, you can't be godly. They are godly. I'm telling you. They've got tattoos, they've got shaved heads, they've got all sorts going on. They're very nice. So, I just thought I would share that with you, ladies, to give you some hope. If you are surrounded by minions of maggots, of magic wands that are not very magic, go and buy yourself an Inked Boy calendar. I'm promoting today again, second thing today I'm promoting is the Inked Boys for the calendar. It gave me hope in a dark place, because I just married a Frank Tank the Wank who he was not so great. 10 years of being fucked off that. I'm telling you, you need an Ink Boy. Oh, there's one different one for every month of the year. Marvellous. And then the other thing was, they had that calendar. What was it again? Where the ladies did it, like a WI calendar. Where the ladies did it when they used to have no tops on and that. They had a calendar up. I can't remember what it was called now off the top of my head. But anyway, it's a good thing. I like calendars. So, and the other thing is, I've tidied my room. Now, you always should keep hope. Now, God gives me messages in many different ways and forms. So I wanted to share this with you, because I got this. I found it down the back of the radiator in Sheldon, where one of the girls had been tied up and raped, and she was a child. There's a footprint on the wall in Sheldon. Yes, there was. There was a girl there raped, I know, I've seen her, but I've heard she's dead, they killed her. And they used to have in Sheldon, the house property that the Provident owned, I was in bedroom at the back of the house, so Thor could climb in and out the windows because I had my cat. And then there was a middle room, no windows, no nothing, and a box room. When I first moved in, Tony said, oh, this is my room, but me and Jin sleep upstairs together. So I said, so you're paying a rent for 2 rooms? Well, yeah. So the scam was there that there was 2 separate people living in 1 room, but they were getting paid for 2. So they were scamming the system by getting double the rent. So instead of 800, they were getting 1,600 for the rent for the rooms. And then I said, there's no windows in there, Tony. No, it's just, I know that's why I don't like staying there. I did start in there, but then Jin loves me and I got to move upstairs to his room, the best room in the house. Okay, is this the king I'm not allowed to talk to because he's your king and you're frightened I'm going to steal your king? The one that works for the Mason Lodge Boys, who's the drug dealer of Birmingham. Okay, I'll not mention that then, Tony. And it started off, it had all her stuff in it. It was a junk room. They think I don't notice. I notice everything, me. Just a crack in the door, I can see. Now, there was only her who had keys. Then Jin had a pair of keys. All the stuff seemed to disappear, moved away, changed. So I don't know what happened to all the stuff. And then all of a sudden it was redone and there was a sunbed in it. And then the boy in the front of the house, Callum, he then had keys for this sunbed room. They used to be in and out this sunbed room all during the night. Random people coming in and out. Random people. I mean, there was hundreds of people went through that house. There was a lot of foot traffic in that house. While Paul, the magic man, St. Paul, upstairs was watching everything, keeping an eye on the pandas, while the drugs were coming in and out and everything was being harvested and sorted. So there was, and they had 2 chairs in the kitchen, and one was for, what they were gonna do was tie me to a chair, beat me up, fuck me, and then slaughter me and kill me, bury me, put me in a bag, and bury me in the woods somewhere, and hopefully never to be seen again because they stole my ID. That was Sheldon. I'm not joking. This is a true story. So while I was there and told Gin and Tonic, that I'm a prophet from God. Prophet from God, get her removed. I went round the house one night and I channeled Jesus. Where are you at, Gin? There's someone at the door for you. Knock, knock, who's there, Gin? It's Jesus! Kind of did that. He had me recorded on video. I think he deleted it because he knows I'm telling the truth and I'd be shitting himself now because it was Jesus at the door. Who's at the door? Jesus. It's just Jay for you, son. So I did that because he was a Muslim. I said I was a disrespectful fucking woman and I needed to know my fucking place and I was a racist and he stole my fish fingers out the fridge. If anybody remembers me doing it, I know you remember. You US guys, I know what you're saying. They were upset as well. Stole my fishy fingers. Fucking twat. So, and then they killed Thor. Took Thor off me. I'll never forgive you for taking my cat off me, you're fucked. Don't forget, I'm like an elephant, I don't forget anything. I'm still talking about things that happened when I was 3 in 1981, please. So I found this down the radiator. It popped out. It was a message from one of the dead people that was there. Because I'm helping the dead. Believe it or not. I am, lest we forget. Now, this girl was traumatised in that room and they killed her. I don't know her name at the minute. I can work it out for you, though, government, if you need to know. For the psychic investigations, because this is what I found, and it says, I want to see what it look like. Down the radiator, it was a sign for me to, can you please help us, Catherine, we need helping. The dead people speak all the time, please, Catherine, we need your help me, don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me. You trapped loads of souls in hell that didn't need to be in hell because you were sinners. And it said, good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know they're there. Always there. And then it says inside, I love you always, Ali. A-L-I. It's a girl. They killed her. She left me a message. Physical 3D. Please tell them, Catherine. I said, I will, baby, don't worry. Used to get a lot of people coming through the night time in that shelter. It's really one of the most haunted places. It's horrendous. Anyway, that was 70. And then I also got this message, which was just randomly in the middle of the road one day, this piece of paper. And I'm like, I pick random pieces of shit up me. I'm like, what the fuck's this telling me? And this is, it was the 9th yesterday. I found this today. Now, I found it months ago. I've had this. I've known for a long time, by the way, about certain things. Just, you don't tell everybody what you do. And I have a private life. You don't know what I'm talking about. No, you don't know what I'm talking about, because I am private. I'm deep as the ocean and as wide as the universe. Who the fuck? Why are you in my lane and my business again? This is what's got you in trouble. Now this is why you're going through hell. Because you've been in my business not knowing what the hell's going on, because you don't even know what time it is. So I was walking along the road and I was having a bit of a bad day, feeling a bit sorry for myself, because I'd had Big John, the pizza cake, fucking asshole. And I got rid of him last year, that Willy Wonka John who's working with the fucking Asians and the Africans, and Mrs. Cooper trying to fucking kill me. How much did they pay you, John? I said, John, if you come back my life, don't. He phoned me randomly. I'd phoned Tony and Jin about my cat Thor, and randomly he phones me up. And I picked up the phone. Hello, I thought it was Tony phoning me back. And he went, hey, it's just John. I went, John who? John who? I know many Johns. Which one? And I didn't recognise his voice. And he said, John, remember me from last year? I went, what the fuck do you want? How have you got this number? Why are you phoning me? Oh, well, I found your SIM card in, I found an old SIM card of mine, so I put it in my phone, and I thought, oh, I better phone Kat, because I remember you're really nice. All right then, John, that sounds okay, right. Do I have to do this? Yeah, because he's going to tell you a lot of information that you're going to be able to get him arrested for now, because he's a fucker. He's a Greek titan who thinks he's a fucker. He's caused a lot of damage in fucking Birmingham, Big John. Dickhead, pizza face, slap her in the face with a fucking fish. Dad, please, I don't want to have to kiss him. Do I have to? Oh, just a kiss. I'm not only kissing him. I'm not fucking having sex with this fucker. He's a fucking rat. Catherine, you don't have to, obviously. Oh. Divine timing. Told you St. John looks after me. That's my father-in-law. I've got a lot of Johns who look after me. Wait till you hear this. So yeah, I just said it. I said to him, I said, I just need a friend. You're not going to try and play. You're not playing me. You wouldn't lie to me, would you? Yeah, we fucking going, all right, got my confidence up there, and it gave me what I needed at the time, which is just somebody to help get me out of the fucking crack house. So then I went through a lot of stuff with this John, because I knew he basically had sold his soul again into, he was in with Gin and Tonic, and he was in with Mrs. Cooper and the Masons of the bad, the good, the bad and the ugly. So I was having a bit of a hard time. Now yesterday was the 9th, and I told you it's June of the Gems Day month. And I told you my father-in-law was an Irwin, John Irwin, saint. Now, I got this on the floor. Yesterday was the 9th, today's the 10th. Today's my day, yesterday was the 9th. Look at this. This was just on the floor, divinely given on my path. What is this? But what is that? So I picked it up, and it says John 10:9. It's a Bible quote for those people who have got any common sense. And it says here, I am the door. By me, if any man enters in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out, and find pasture. Oh no, you didn't know I knew that, did you? That is a John of a 10 of a 9. Yesterday was the 9th, today's the 10th. Birmingham, you've played me like a fiddle. Well, that's not true. You thought you were playing. You were playing with the master, and I came here to uncover the human trafficking scam of the world. So thank you, devils, and especially thank you for putting me in the crack house. And thank you to all the Johns. You do know who John was in the Bible. If anyone's into Bible quotes, I know it's not all about the Bible. I know it's deeper than religion. I know it started before the Bible. I know that for you people who are into all this spacecraft and aliens. I know. We're just trying to take it baby gigabytes at a time, because if you blow their mind with the actual truth, they'll have a fit. So just going with the Bible Do we know what message that John's prophets came with? John was the prophet, Saint John. Do you know who Saint John was? I think you need to go and study that today. It'll be another homework Bible for you, studies for you. I had a Saint John in Africa and I used to help him. He was a young lad, he was only 25, 26. I think he's probably working for the devil's side, but that's not the point. They promised him things. And they promised him, and he said he was going to go. He was very helpful to me because he was a religious young man. He's only 26. Same age as my daughter, I think. And anyway, he'd lost his parents and had to travel and do loads of shit. And I ended up talking to him. He was a John. I said I'm going to call him my Saint John because he helped me keep my calm and taught me Bible quotes. I'm not into the Bible because I'm too. Well, I'm in hell. I haven't got time for God shit. Are you joking? I'm doing shit shifting. So anyway, I met this guy from Africa, young lad. He was like, I said, you're my son. I'm going to adopt you as my son. I'm calling you my Saint John. And he had a hell of a time. And he wasn't making much money and dust and all the rest of it. And he was living in a hellhole in fucking Africa, because Africa's got some poor parts. This John was in a really poor part of Africa. Anyway, he helped me, and I was really. He says, "You're like my mother." He says, "You're great." He says, "You're so wise, Kat." And then he told me one night when I told him I was a bit truthful with him because he phoned me after 9 o'clock at night, and I went, "Yeah." And he was like, "Catherine, why are you so angry? I've never heard you like this. Please don't be so angry." So anyway, young John he says, "I'm gonna go and I'm gonna jump over the borders and I'm gonna do." I said, "John, are you gonna do what?" And he said, "Well, I know about in Africa this, that, and the other." So I said, basically, I said, "You're gonna give up and be a refugee." "Well, yeah, everyone's doing it." "Right, okay, Johnny." I says, "We need to talk, babe, but this is not okay." I says, "Listen, I can't tell you what to do, but I said I'm gonna just tell you some advice." So we had a heart to heart on the phone for about an hour. Oh, they better not be coming to bother me now. So anyway, I spoke to John on the phone for about an hour, and I said, "Look, I would advise it'll either end A, B, C. This is how it's going." I said, "But just think about it, and then let me know what you're going to do." But that's what I would kind of advise. But I can't tell you what to do. You've got free will. So he come back about 3 weeks later. He says, "Kevin, you know what? You're right." And I said, "Right about what? What have I said now?" And he said about that conversation we had about what I'm going to. He says, "I'm not going to do that. You're right." I said, "Well, I wasn't trying to be right, but it's the righteous thing to do." Because I said, "You are going to end up in a lot of trouble if you do that." And he said, "Yeah, I know you're right." And I spoke to my mum about it because he doesn't speak to his mum very often. And he says, "You're right, so I'm going to do that." He says, "You've saved my life." I went, "Please about that, John. Thanks. You're welcome. No problem. It's kind of my job." And then I said, "I'm going to have a word with my boss at work from Self. Mr. Calvin Klein himself with his Versace red shoe gang running the fucking paedophile ring where I used to work." I said, "Hey, John." I said, "Hey, Calvin, can I have a word with you about something?" And he said, "Yeah, what's that?" I said, "I was thinking," I said, "I've got this African friend." I said, "He's a grafter." I said, "He would work 30 hours a day. There's only 24 in a day, but I said, he would work." I said, "I've heard you can do this thing where you get sponsored and you can come and work in the UK and be employed but train at the same time, so you could get qualifications and live here in England." I said, "I was wondering," I says, "I could give him a really good reference. He's a really good lad, young lad." I says, "He will work for you." I says, "He'll do all the shit shifts. He'll have no family over here." I says, "And I know he's working at the minute. He's working in a garage. He's working as a mechanic." And I said, "His job's horrible. It's a horrible job he's got." So I said, "If he's doing that," I said, "he would love to do this." And I said, "He's got a heart of gold." I says, "Would you be willing to maybe think about employing this John, and we can bring..." Bear in mind, he was hiring people from... You had the carers, and then you have the other people. What do you call it? The emergency people who work on a night time. I can't remember the name now. Anyway, in business, that's what you do. So you had this... What do you call them again? Oh, it's gone out my head. Anyway, they had this thing. So, I said, "So would you think about doing that for me? I'd really appreciate it if you could help give John a job." And he said, "Nah, I'm not interested." I said, "Can I ask why?" "I can't be bothered to fill in the paperwork." "Really, Calvin? Is that what you think? You can't, Okay, no problem, mate. I just thought I'd ask. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll see you later. I'm going to go and do some dinner for the people who need to be served. See you later, man. Big man, don't worry about it. Well, now you need to worry about that, Calvin, because what you've done there is just completely shoot yourself in the foot. Because you're a multi-millionaire business company who has properties in Marbella, working with my mother to kill me and harvest me. A millionaire. And you can't be bothered to fill the paperwork in to help a young lad who I happen to call St. John, who was a faithful, godly man. Boy, he's only a boy, he's only 25. And you couldn't be bothered to fill in the paperwork, yet you were stealing and harvesting off me, and that was probably my business as well. Well, it was my business, wasn't it? And you now failed your Ofsted report in heaven as well as hell on earth, where you're going to live, son. Tell St. Michael I'm after him. Your lover, like no other. Back alley hander. Gander, Randa Fanda, Randy Fandy. Ooh. Calvin, what did you do? I know what you did. Because that's a 10-9 of a St. John. Quote, I don't forget, Calvin. I keep my promises. Yeah, I do. I've got a lot of brothers I've made promises to online. Besides all the rugrats and the assholes. There's been a lot of good people I've met. I told John I'll come back for him in Africa, so I'm going to go and I'll see you, John, don't worry about it. He used to cry on the phone because he had such a shit life, because you lot are fucking robbing him blind. You black people are robbing your own black people. Don't tell me about being racist, you're all fucking racist. Sorry if I'm offending you. It's the day of truth, I'm allowed to say what the fuck I like. You lot are, sorry, I'm not allowed to say fuck because you're allowed to just fuck me. That's a bit hypocritical, ironic. Okay, so just thought I'd share that with the lunchtime. Ooh, 21:44 on the clock, just to let you know that I haven't been insane online and doing crazy shit. I've actually been doing God's work and doing some quite good shit really, but nobody wants to help me because you're all trying to line your own pockets and thinking of yourself and can't be bothered to fill in the paperwork. Well, we'll remember that, Calvin, when he gets arrested, Northeast coppers. Remember, you can't be bothered to do the paperwork today, so just leave it till tomorrow. Leave Calvin to sit in that cell for an extra day, 2 days, 3 days, however long, till you can be bothered to do the paperwork, police, okay? The real coppers that you call pigs that aren't pigs. The coppers are here to keep the law and order, and if we didn't have coppers, we'd have people like you running the fucking goddamn world. So put some respect on the police's name. Yes, there's good and bad. I never said there wasn't. There is corrupt police. Of course there is. There's corrupt in everything, though, isn't there, children? You not noticed that? So I think we all just want to stop the judgmental bullshit and start putting some respect on the people who are actually doing God's work. Okay? There's always method in our madness, so just sit down, shut up, and stop being so disrespectful. I'm sick of you all. You're starting to really annoy and get... I know what you're planning now. I've heard you this morning chit-chatting. Yeah. Psychologically speaking, spiritually speaking, and physically speaking, the conclusion and what I would say as summing it all up from my job as a shit shifter is basically you're fucked. Whole system's fucked. Gonna have to start again, sir. Whole system needs ripping out. Got to start the whole system again, and there's no hope. Deal with that how you want to, really. We're not coming to take over your government because we don't want to run your government. We can organise a new world order. You're stuck in your 3D plane, sir. Yeah. But nobody gets peace till we get justice, so we're going to have to keep coming in and working out what's going on because we do want I want 3D justice. Oh, you're going to be seen for knowing for what you've all done for me. Do you think I was going to let you all off? You think I was soft? No, I'm going to see my day in court with every single one who's lied on me, cheated on me, played on me. And the worst of all, anyone who's called it my spiritual shit. Now you're going to meet my spiritual shit. All right. You think you know demons and know the dark? You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. Because you've all been protected, because I've been holding the weight of the world on my shoulders. Let it go. Like a tsunami. Go on then. Enjoy hell that you wanted. You want to play with demons, play in the dark? Go on then. Go on then. Go on! Enjoy yourself down there. It's fun. Living in hell. Nothing works out. Roadblocks everywhere. Cock block, stop block, what cock, lock cock, wonton cock. No money cock. No love cock. No love joy. Nah, enjoy yourself, fuckers. Because I'm the motherfucker. I was the mother and you are a bunch of fuckers. Go and watch the film, Meet the Fuckers. Says it all in there. No, I don't care. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry. Not sorry. No, I'm not. Because of what you fucking done to my people and me. Here we go. Who is it?
Hi, Catherine, it's Sana.
Who's Sana?
You seen me last week?
Yeah, you've been following my online account, I believe.
Your online account?
I suggest you go and look on Facebook. Everything's all recorded on Facebook. You know who I am. I know who you are. And now this is getting out of hand, Sana. I'm on live online now. This is going out on the World Wide Web. Everyone now knows you are knocking on my door. So please go away and respect the word of God. You were warned. You know who I am. And yes, you are following me on Facebook. Don't lie. That's another lie, community. Are you listening to this on the World Wide Web? Great. We've caught her on camera now. So please, thank you, but no. Okay? Not pathetic, Sana.
Hello, Catherine.
Who is it?
Catherine, I'm a psychiatrist.
Right, okay, and you've heard the word as well?
I'm an independent psychiatrist.
Yes, and you've heard the word, what I've said?
I've heard what you've said, darling. We're just here to have a quick or a brief chat with you, please.
I don't want to talk to anyone today.
Okay, well, it's really, really important, Catherine, that you open the door so that we can...
Do you have any new information?
I do have new information for you.
I'm not letting you in today. I've spoken my word. It is online. Please go and listen to Facebook. That is the psychology. I am a psychologist. You are. This is prophecy. It is written in all of your religions. Now, understand the word of God.
Catherine, listen.
Yeah, no, I'm not listening because you're not listening to me.
I am listening. Catherine, the team that looks after your mental health have been really, really concerned.
I do not have mental health problems. You're my problem.
Okay. Now,
Thank you. Go and listen to Facebook. It's all on Facebook. I've even done a Carl Jung report to tell you about psychology and why I'm a better psychologist than you will ever be, lady. So please respect my word and leave me alone. Thank you. With respect, with love, thank you. With respect, thank you.
okay. Well, with respect, Catherine, we will need to get the police involved,
Okay, please call them.
and they will have to open the door with force.
No, just call the police and I'm sure they'll be willing to hear. They would love to hear from you.
We don't want to do that, Catherine.
The police, get the police. That's the best thing you can do.
Let's all just be civil.
Let's be civil and go and follow Facebook. This is on the World Wide Web. It's going to be making the headlines and you're on it, lady.
It doesn't matter whether I'm online or Facebook or whether...
No, it doesn't. It does matter because this is the greatest show on earth.
Catherine, our concern mainly is your...
I don't have a concern. You have a concern because you're going to lose your job.
Not at all.
The pharmaceutical companies are the problem. Now, please respect me like I have respected you. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
There are worries about your mental health, Catherine. And as part of duty of care, we do need to see you. It's really, really important that...
Right, I've said no, thank you. I don't need your services. You're now being disrespectful to a prophet, the word of God.
Catherine, you're happy for us to get the police involved. They're going to get a locksmith and they're going to unlock your door then.
I think the FBI might like a word with you about who owns this house.
Whoever...
Who owns this house?
Sorry?
Who owns this house?
We do.
Right, go and speak to the landlord and ask him what the problem is with this house.
Catherine.
Go and speak to the landlord.
Yeah, I represent the landlord.
Right, well then you're the problem. So you need to go and speak to the police and tell them what you're doing in Birmingham with the property scam.
Catherine, listen, we don't want to do that. Now, she obviously has got a key to your room as well.
Listen, I'm not arguing. It's an order, not a request, lady.
Okay.
Now, please,
If you
I've been respectful.
open the door and just let me see that you're safe.
I am safe. I'm sitting here online doing an online video for the whole world to see.
Do an online video.
You can watch it on Facebook when I download it in 10 minutes.
If you just let me see you and I can make sure that you're okay.
I'm okay, thank you very much. You've seen me online this morning.
I haven't seen you online.
Well, go online and you might learn something. You can learn something about psychology. You need a lesson.
Okay. Well, if I can see you in person, Catherine.
You don't need to see me in person. Go online. I'm online if you want to see me.
Would you rather we use the...
I would rather you went online and followed me like everybody else. You're not welcome in here.
Would you rather we use the master key and open the door?
I would rather you leave me. See how this is disrespectful? Do you see what this is? Do you see what I have to put up with? Satan's kids. This is what we're putting up with. This is what you have to do to get freedom in this world. Now, I'm not psychologically ill. You know I'm not, don't you? Thank you very much. Now, they know I'm not psychologically ill. They're now shitting themselves because they're about to lose a PhD that they spent 8 years trying to learn, and now their PhD is not worth the paper it's written on. This is what the problem is, you see, society. Now, this lady here is trying to say, I have psychological problems. Do I look psychologically ill? No. Am I psychologically ill? No. This is the problem. Now they're demanding and saying they want to see. Well, I've told them, if they want to follow me, they are now going to have to go online and follow me like everybody else. They're not welcome in my life because I will not be surrounding myself with devil's energy of the dictatorships. So off you go. Now I've given my word and let's see what happens now today. I told you this was going to be a fun week, people. You enjoying the ride today? This is my life. I've had this for the last 13 years. Every day the devil's trying to kill me. But obviously I'm psychologically ill. I'm not. I'm Carl Jung. I'm the next Tesla. I've got the keys to the universe, which is a 369 code. I'm a smart ass with smart goals. Go and tell Sam the man, the fireman.
Catherine?
All online recorded, you see? And now she's still knocking. This is how disrespectful they are. To the word of God. I know. She's writing it down. I'm writing it down. It's all recorded. I can't wait. This is going... Have you got this, Judge? Yeah, ready for going straight to court. Good. Thank you, Judge. I'm pleased the corrupt judge has gone out of Birmingham now because I tell you what, they've killed 9 people. They killed 9 people when I was living in Washington Court. They killed 9 people, were sacrificed. 9 people in 4 months. Washington Court is a slaughterhouse for the dead, homeless, hopeless people. They steal their IDs there. That's what they do. They steal their IDs, put them on and then they take them to the doctors on the way to Coventry, where they chop them up and kill them, steal their IDs. I know they do. Oh, now she's panicking. Oh, she knows. Oh my God, she knows the truth. Yeah, I do know the truth. I know more than what she does.
Now, we will have to come back with the police, unfortunately.
And then we can all talk together. Wonderful.
It would be easier if you opened the door.
It would be easier if you would go and do your job and tell the truth.
I am telling the truth, Catherine.
Can you just go away?
You're doing okay.
I'm okay. The world can see me. I'm online. Everybody's watching. America's having a great time.
Okay. All right. I'm not trying to be threatening or anything, Catherine.
But you are threatening.
This is the procedure. This is the protocol, Catherine.
I'm not in the Matrix. I'm not above the rules of the law of the land. I'm the cat.
Thank you so much, Catherine. We really appreciate you talking to us.
Good. Goodbye then.
I'm so sorry. But you know, you was telling the sport worker that you was telling them that actually some bad stuff has been happening.
33:44 on the clock. Are you getting this, Judge? Are you getting this, Judge? I told the support worker the day I moved in here that I was being gang stalked. He then never came to see me for 3, 4, 5 weeks. Failed his job. You are failing at your job. Now go and look at your people. I am above the law. You have no right over me.
You're very angry.
I'm not angry. I'm passionate about human trafficking and killing of my children. Sorry if that bothers you.
How are you above the law then?
Well, oh God, are these people imbeciles?
Who killed the children?
Are they imbeciles? They're imbeciles. Please go online and look online.
But you know, you said to the sport worker you wanted some help.
I don't need help. Not anymore, not after what you've done last week. I do not need your kind of help. I am above the Matrix law. We are the new world of the law. It was prophesied, written 26,000 years ago in stone, madam. I believe you were expecting us, and now it's over. You have no right over me. I am the new law. Go and look it up online.
All right, I will. I promise you that. But
Good.
Say hello to you.
No, I don't want to speak to the devil's children. Goodbye.
Oh, you think I'm the devil's children?
Well, I'm sorry, but you are disrespecting the word of God. You've done it every day this week. I've been in Birmingham for 2 years, 24 months.
Where did you?
And I've been ignored by the police. I've been ignored by social services. I've been ignored. I've been put up in set-up houses that have tried to drug me and kill me. Now, that's not a lie. There's a drug trafficking, human trafficking problem here in Birmingham. Now, she says I'm angry. I'm passionate about how many people they've killed. I know how many people they've killed. I know what they're doing in these set-up houses.
Kill people.
They're slaughterhouses. Now, this is going worldwide. It'll be going to America, and the FBI will be seeing it. They're seeing it already because my phone...
That are with me, I don't think they've ever killed anybody.
Right, maybe not personally, darling, but who are you working for? Why have you got a job?
Because I try to save lives.
Yeah, and you're working for the pharmaceutical company giving out
Pharmaceutical. I work for
zombie pills. Come and have a pill, be a zombie. Yeah, I know what they're doing. Right, so that's lovely. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you. I love you. I respect you. But could you please now leave, and I will speak to... The judge will be coming to speak to you, or the police.
I really appreciate the judge speaking to me. I guess I'll have to speak to the judge.
Yeah, go on. Please speak to the judge. I would like you to.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome, madam.
Thank you so much.
Madam, you're welcome.
Absolutely.
See you again
Oh, yes, I will see you very soon.
in court.
With the police.
Bring them, darling. There we go. I will now download that, and you can see what's being said. Thank you very much. This is what I have to put up with, you see, after I just said this. So this is going to be a fun week. Stand your ground, Catherine. Stand your ground.